you, I know you couldn't. Listen to me, I don't want to hear none of your story. I did what I did, and baby, I'm not sorry. What the You're lucky I love your mother. Otherwise, I would have passed it for your brother.
WEFM is SVG.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
Explicit, boy.
And we're back like we never left, because we didn't. We were right here. We just weren't, talking like this to you. And that's why we're here for the final time of the morning, so that we can all talk together for the last time. Well, that is until tomorrow morning from, let's say, after 7, right? But right now we are in our Talk to Us segment, which is the part of the morning where we encourage you to talk a little bit more with us. If you have something you'd like us to discuss, feel free to call us and have us put your topic out there, and we'll go right into that discussion. Or if something was said earlier and you wish to make some comments, or even to bring it back up to, hopefully it's something good, right, that you're going to bring back up so that we can have a little discussion on it, feel free to do that. How do you do that? Do you send us an email? Well, you can, but wouldn't get it right now. What you do is you call us. 457-9997. That's our WhatsApp number. That's our landline number. And if you don't feel like calling us for some strange reason, then you can just send us a WhatsApp message. All righty. Just in case you were thinking about calling, before we go ahead into our topic, I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to do so. All right, and the seconds are uppity up. Why do I do that? I don't know. Please forgive me if at times my rhymes, oh, look at that, sound very silly. Please understand that I was interacting with very small children for quite some time, okay? I'll soon get rid of that out my system.
Rather than rub off on them, they rub off on you?
Yes.
All right, we have a caller.
Hi, caller. Good morning.
Good morning. Well, I always want to say my bit. Never mind who like it or don't like it. I am just human being. My name is Dave Roberts, and I've been around. And I'm going to put something into the spotlight, because this is election year. When we all have to make another decision, another big decision as to who will run this country, administer this country for the next so much years. To begin with, we have had a long-standing ULP administration, the longest ever. And I think it is more than time for a change in this country. Too long in that, as the saying goes, too long in that. From my own perspective, I have seen their performance. I've heard all the propaganda right up to this moment. And I always take a critical look, listen with a critical ear to all what is happening in my country, because I love my country. And I have that freedom to speak unless whoever wants to take it away by some means. So I am predicting after 25 years or so, that all things being equal, we shall see a new government in this country when the next general elections are called. And I wish for the new Democratic Party to win the next general elections in this country. I love to put these things in the spotlight because I don't have people tongues wagging and all of that. So that's my contribution. And I just ring out loud and clear that I have said, I've made that open declaration that I am supporting the opposition New Democratic Party.
Dave, I
take
have a
over
question for you.
Ask me any
Give
question,
me
man.
any question. Give
Any
me
question you want
5 reasons why you want the NDP to win, why you think the NDP would be the best party for SVG.
Oh boy, there's so much reasons. If I start to talk, now
Well,
you're
I
gonna have
only
to
want
stop me.
5. Think about your top 5.
5 reasons. Like I said before, they have been too long. We never experienced a government like this, of course, and different parties. Well, there's only 2 parties basically we have in the country, just like the Democrats and the Republicans in the United States of America. And look how often they change. So, based on that alone, right? 1 of 5. I still think women are taken for a ride. And I want to highlight this because some women ain't getting the message yet. Some of our women ain't getting the message yet. Our women are still exploited, sexploited, taken for a ride, and they believe that all is fine and dandy until certain other women make their voices heard. Um, the other thing is too much. How much is our national debt? I remember that used to be a big talk once upon a time in our country. Where is our national debt has never been like it's over $2 billion. I have been informed. Huh? If intentions, let's say we all have to pay back over $2 billion as individuals or what as a collective, without begging for forgiveness, debt forgiveness, and all of that. You think that that's a debt that we should be taxpayers of this country should be taking on when some of the decisions that were made to get ourselves in all kind of thing, we had less or no participation in whatever the government got the country into. So how much are we? 3?
3.
Yeah. So the other thing is, after 25 years of ULP administration, the country has not been developed for those 25 years of ruling. And I use the word deliberately, ruling our country, doing as you like, and I don't think we have developed enough for those 25 years. And that is 4, 5.
No, that was 4.
And based on all the economic development we hear from the utterances of our government, we are still not the number 1. So when you listen to, I have to laugh with Jude. When you listen to the utterances, you could get the impression, if you can't think independently, you will think that St. Vincent and the Grenadines is the number 1 economically developed country in the Caribbean. But well, let me not say the Caribbean, in the 4 Windward Islands, and that is far, and we are very far from that. So I hope that I said things that people could think about, come back and say what you have to say or respond to what I have to say. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay. All right, hi caller, good morning.
Hey, good morning. This is the WEFM, right?
Yes, it is, and you are live.
Dianna, I forgot my iPad.
Oh, it's Tanya. Oh.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot my iPad in
Oh.
Okay, so it would be here.
Hear it for me.
Okay. All right
No
then.
problem.
I'll be coming back just now. Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Appreciate
All right.
the interview as well.
All right.
No problem. All right.
All right, coming back.
All righty then. Anything there to note? No. If not,
Like you just read my facial expression. I don't have to verbalize too many things.
good. So our topic that we're discussing at this time. Talk to us. Can relationships survive? Where's the full topic? Out my head. Sorry. Can relationships survive political differences? Right. That is it. Can relationships, both romantic and platonic, can they survive political differences? Let's say Roleza and I are really, really good friends. Roleza is Orange Party and
Jesus.
I am a Pink Party. Right, and I am all for Pink. Pink Party is the best. Pink Party, vote for my Pink Party. And Roleza is there. No. Orange Party is the go because Pink is inadequate and Pink is incompetent, and then we go back and forth. Do you think Roleza and I could, continue to be good friends, bearing in mind that she is against my party and I'm against her party, and we're continuing to push our party forward and telling all the good things about our party and all the bad things about the other party, and why you should choose my party over her party or her party over my party. Do you think we could continue to be good friends, bearing in mind that we're not on the same level in that area? Or you think when we meet up, we could just throw that aside and just, be good? And even, should I say better or worse? I don't know here, but the romantic relationships, if you living in a home where you are one for one party and your partner is for another party, or are you both for the same party? And if not, do you think that if you and your partner supported different parties, that your relationship would continue to work well? Or you think, nah, boy, I would not be able to live in the same house with this individual, and they do not like my party, and they're talking bad things about my party. Well, I'm doing the same thing as well, and we're going to have to go our separate ways. Or do you think that can work? I have heard of situations around election time where there are husbands and wives, boyfriend, girlfriend separating different parties, and boy, it's trouble come election time. But what I haven't heard, I probably need to go and do a survey, or I should have gone back to these people to find out, did they stay together? Because what I heard is there was argument, there was disagreement, big falling out, as we just say, big falling out in the house when it's election time, because husband is green party and wife is blue party, or however you have it, right? Or boyfriend and girlfriend, and there is trouble in paradise. Does it term trouble in paradise? Do you think that relationships can work like that? We could just put that aside, or nah? As for me, friendships, sure, friendships could survive. I don't have a problem with my friendships. Do I think that I could be involved with somebody who supports a party that I don't support? Well, the political thing, you know how I feel about the partisan politics thing, and I am now realizing as a young woman who may or may not be wanting to be in a relationship with a young man that I may definitely have to take this thing into consideration, Roleza, because for one, I don't want a political foolishness in my house. You understand? And all the going ons that happen outside of the home, whether on the media or in the public road, I don't want it in my house. Right? Mm-hmm. So I don't even know if it is that I want you to be impartial or I could work with somebody who supports a particular party. To be honest, I would prefer if it's about none, right? I would prefer if we just don't bring that around each other, because
no conversations that's all happening with
we would have to have certain conversations, because I think I have to lay down some ground rules, and we definitely have to have certain conversations. Because first of all, if I'm going to want to know how you feel about government and how you feel about the political parties, and if you don't seem to have any sense as it relates to either, we're not going to work.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just not gonna work. We need to be able to have proper discussions. You see, if you're just gonna come, boy, my party is this, and I can't stand this party, and you cannot give me proper reasons why you support a party or why you don't support a party, just bye.
All right.
Yeah.
I think for me, it is a challenge, right? And well, I seen somebody here saying that it depends on the level of maturity. And I think that is the big part in it, right? The level of maturity of both individuals, whether it's your friends or whether it's somebody who you're involved with. I remember in 2020, the person I was dating at that time, so 2020 was the year of elections, right? The last elections. And listen to me. That person tried every last bit of patience I had. Every last bit of patience. I don't even know if they're on the life, but they're going to see this. I really don't care. Tried every last. And I think it was the first time in us having like a text conversation, they realized that my annoyance was coming through the phone with them because I wasn't even verbal with them. Because the thing of it is that I can appreciate you being for a particular side, but you also cannot just be accepting your side wholesale, right? And then recently, I had to remind myself it's also election year again. So I have to be careful with the conversations that I'm having with this person, right? Because the thing of it is that they think so partisan. But I realized that I had to take a step back and I can't get as emotional about it, or I can't be hot-tempered about it, because once you present your arguments, and I did so very calmly afterwards, after the annoyance I broke it down and I realized it not making sense for me to show my annoyance. After I broke down my thoughts, I said, okay, well, this is what it is that I am suggesting to counteract what you are saying, and then I let it go. So I think sometimes the biggest thing with the relationships or with the friendships is that after you've said your point, let it go. Because is it actually worth losing your friends or losing your relationship on account of politics? And my answer would be no.
No, definitely.
Right?
Definitely.
My answer would be no. So, you have to. And I think another thing as well, too, is maybe don't start up what you know you don't want to have to finish.
Oh, yes, that.
Right? So if you know that certain topics are going to cause the person to react in a particular way, just leave it. Right? If there is that friend who can't engage in a conversation where you are going to present for and against point of views, leave it.
Yeah.
Right? So you also do have to know who it is that you're having conversations with.
Correct.
And as Dianna said, I personally don't think that I could date somebody who's actively involved in politics, because I really don't care what side you stand for.
Yeah.
Don't expect me to vote for your side just because you are
correct.
You are for that particular party, and don't expect that I'm not going to challenge you, right? So I think that is one of the key things. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning.
I like the topic. I would say that nobody can, everybody have the choices, but the country cannot vote for, everybody cannot vote for one party. You must have an opposition, right? There must be an opposition. And I think people should respect people's choices, because at the end of the day, we are one blood and we need each other at some point in time. And even though you support your party and I support my party, I don't think it should be in a situation where I vex with you and you vex with me. Because at the end of the day, we need each other. I just hear some people that say, people who support ULP, they're not wicked people. I don't understand. Why would you determine somebody being wicked because they support ULP? And I think that is ignorance. You have to be ignorant in saying these things. Because apart from we all feel hardship at times. And no government is perfect. But to give people the opinion that, the country going to get better in this hard economic times, it's not going to get better. What the government is doing, they're trying the best. And this government, this opposition wanted to tell you that they have better in store. But then I want to know, can they really manage the country in a way that they're supposed to manage because of the economic crisis that is going on in the world? It's not only St. Vincent and the Grenadines only. All over the world, we are feeling economic crisis. I heard Dave Roberts a while ago, and he was talking about 5 things why he think that the ULP should be voted out of office, why NDP should be voted into office. And one of the things that he said about the first time in history, the country has been with billions of debt. Now, I am asking myself, as an opposition, now you see that the country in such a crisis. What are your plans that can help the country in such a way to keep off that debt that you say we had so much? You said it billions of dollars in debt. So what are their plans? That is my big question. And a lot of people, when they go to the polls, this is one of the things that you should take into consideration, because it's not going to get better. It is not going to get better because we are feeling an economic crisis. Regardless to how much a government may try, there are things that they can do, yes, but it's not going to get better. So this is my contribution. Right. And I like your topic. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right.
Now we're probably gonna have to take this up another day, because she said something there that I like in terms of if you're highlighting a problem, then you need to tell me how you're going to fix this issue. And I don't think that I get a lot of that. And I was gonna take Dave up on that one on some of the things that he listed. But I didn't want to keep him any longer. And I don't think that you can tell me, oh, don't vote for them because they're bad. You need to tell me why I must vote for you, what you're going to do. You don't tell me, oh, crime is a problem. How are you going to address that issue? Don't just tell me don't vote for them because they're bad and they do bad things. You need to tell me now how you're going to fix the bad things and how you're going to go forward from there. So, yeah.
But that has always been my biggest problem with many persons. I kind of understand everybody having an opinion. And, all right. Rajiv, we're taking 2 minutes. All right. Hi, caller. Good morning. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning. How are you doing?
You have 50 seconds.
We're all right.
We're overtime.
It would take what call to talk about. Grant me the overtime, please, because it's very important. The children who you guys had this morning, my advice to who it may concern that the project they have, they should get it registered and see how far they could go with it, because especially in the hurricane season, this would go a long way if they turn that into a real project and make it like a power pack system. Trust me, because plant-based is the way to go. A lot of products we are eating, even milk, they have plant-based milk. So my advice to them is to try and see if they could get it registered trademark and go forward. Thank you, guys.
You did that in 57 seconds. Thank you. All right.
All right. Then, and with that, you have something.
All right. No, we could do it another time.
Okay.
Do it another time. It's fine.
So we're gonna head out because we're behind time. So we're going to head straight into our community dateline right now.
99.9 WEFM.